What is shaking in y'all's sexy little bacons? Looky what we've got here. If it isn't, if it isn't black and white Pokemon, so it's not Pokemon Black and White, it's Pokemon Red. I got Pokemon to work for me, so yeah. I said a while ago that so Delta emulator on the phone, running on the phone, all that. My phone's broken, so I said if I ever got a new one, I would start recording things for Pokemon. Guess what I got? So now we're here. Flash forward to the present. Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor, the Prof, the Prophet, the Pokemon God Prophet. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. I thought it said pests. Others use them for fights. So it's either you keep them as a pet or gang fare. Myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. First, what is your name? Red. Right, so your name is Red. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were a baby. It's like Maggie and that other kid from The Simpsons? What was his name again? I have crippling dementia. It's a very sensitive topic for my family. That's right. I remember now. His name is Blue. The joke's right itself that he forgets his grandson's name. Red and Blue. Except that character's name is actually Green in the Japanese version. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures await. Okay, with Pokemon. Awaits. I was close. Let's go. We're gonna shrink you down to microscopic level. The SNES. The 64 would have been out by the time. No, the 64 would have not been out when this game came out. It would have been out in America, but it would not have been out in Japan. Right. All boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Why I had to learn this information from Married with Children, I have no idea. It's Pokemon! I don't know why it doesn't have the red tint that my copy of Pokemon Red that I had played had. But I also bought that one secondhand, so maybe it was not a real legit copy. Hey, wait! Don't go out! Me watching baseball and not wanting my team to lose. Next. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon. Wait, where are my water bottles? Got it. You know what? No one gives two tiddly shits about the story. Let's just play Pokemon. So, I'm gonna give y'all a little rundown of how this is gonna go. Has anybody here read the Pokemon Adventures manga? If you have, congratulations. You know to a degree what we're going to do. Or maybe you don't. So, each character in that manga had a team of 6 Pokemon, give or take. Some didn't. Those Pokemon will be the teams we are going to be using for these games. That's right. I am going to be playing through every single Pokemon game, not in a row because I would drive myself insane. But eventually, we're gonna get through red, blue, green, yellow, so on and so forth until we hit every single version of Pokemon there is that they've done a manga for, because they didn't do one for like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. They haven't done one for Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl yet. We'll play those games too. I just probably won't have like set teams for them. But yeah, I'm ready. Ah, the Bulbasaur. This is our partner. We got the Bulbasaur. And I will be nicknaming them the names they are in the series as well. So this plant is... Oh, wrong button. Is named... Oh. Soar. I guess make this volume a little bit louder. I assumed he picked Charmander. We're gonna duke it out. Hold on. I am going to hit the fast forward feature on this. Listen. I am a very busy man, okay? I don't have time. If I don't use the fast forward feature on this, I kid you not, we will be here for like 100+ episodes. And if we actually do want to... Okay, I'm going to lose, by the way. What is this? Bro, what is this? Bro, he just fucked my steez. Okay, hold on. Let me pause for 1 second. Alright, got it. I knew there was a button I could map to the fast forward to make it happen. So now we don't have to have the fast forward on all the time. Just for battles and stuff we don't care about. Wait, can I get an item from him? Oh yeah, there's also no dash in this game. I don't think they added a dash until Ruby and Sapphire. But I could be wrong on that. And yeah, I did get a potion. I got the motion of the potion. It's a rat! It's a pogging rat. We killed it. May God rest your soul. Another rat. Did I tell you, did I tell you? Of course I didn't. I once spent like 10, 15 solid minutes hunting for a Rattata in a Pokemon Yellow manga run I tried to do one time. There are 2 Pokemon on this route, and they both have a 50% spawn chance. I also love how the designs for this game were not finalized for, like, Pokemon designs correctly, so Pidgey just looks like a freaking bird. It doesn't look like the Pokemon. It just looks like a bird. Oh, God. Pokemon Centers don't look quite like Pokemon Centers. Nurse Joy doesn't really look like Nurse Joy. Is she ever specifically referred to as Nurse Joy outside of the anime? How much of this game series got its actual namesake from the anime and not the games? Oh yeah, he's dead, by the way. I can't go through here. This is private. It's private property. How do I get... Oh, I remember. I have to go to the mart. Ah, you gave her Pallet Town. Hey, Peter. Can you go deliver Professor Oak's back and Peter? Now I want to go home and meet my wife, and she better have dinner ready or I'm gonna beat her. Anyway. He's a bird. Just kill the rat, I don't even care. So I'm a little late on this little information, but how many of y'all watched the Direct? I won't go into the entire thing like I did with the last State of Play, because that took up the entire episode, and I don't think we'll care enough about that. But I'll say this much. Hey, don't y'all ever say Nintendo don't come through for its smaller franchises. We got Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life. Dude, whenever there is a Direct, Summer Games Fest, E3, Game Awards, anything Nintendo can show up for, the number one thing I see every single time people begging for is Tomodachi Life 2. And it's been... Has it been over a decade? I think it will be over a decade when the game comes out. But, dude, hey, you got what you wanted. I better see every single one of you motherfuckers buy that goddamn game. I swear to God. Y'all gonna sit and bitch and moan and beg for Nintendo for Tomodachi Life. I better see every single one of y'all buy a copy. Every single one of y'all. Because God knows I will. I'm actually legitimately super freaking excited for it. And Rhythm Heaven. Dude, I almost cried when they brought out Rhythm Heaven, dude. That was awesome. It looks great. It looks adorable. It looks like it utilizes a few different art styles for the mini games, which looks really cool. So freaking excited for that. And then, of course, Metroid Prime 4, which was obviously going to be there. That was the one thing I knew was guaranteed to be there. And hey, dog, what can I say? It looked cool as hell. They made Samus a psychic. She has psychic powers. But what's weird, though, is, so, I don't know how to, like, describe it properly. If you look at the, what is it? If you look at the gameplay, the way you use it almost looks like how you would do something with a Wiimote. Like, point the Wiimote to the screen, grab the item, and drag it across the screen to utilize it. Like, there's a door. There's like a fan door, like a fan-shaped door, where you grab one end of the fans and drag it over across the screen to open it. So I don't know if there will be motion controls in this game, or touch controls, or something. It's interesting. It's very interesting. But yeah, like, the new enemies that appear in like, the trees are legitimately terrifying looking. It looks great. I genuinely can't wait for it. No release date! They did not give us a release date. Which is mind-boggling. The game comes out this year, and we don't even have a late 2025 release date like we do with ZA. It's just 2025. Also, speaking of ZA was there. I don't know why ZA was there, but ZA was there. Which I will say two things that I did like. First and foremost, you know the whole thing with Pokemon, for example, where it's like, oh, if two trainers' eyes meet, they must battle. Well, now that's literally the case in ZA, where they will be walking around, and if they make eye contact with you, you have to fight. Which I really like that idea. I legitimately like that idea. The other thing that was really cool is, so the plot of ZA, as far as I can tell, is there is a tournament at night called, like, the ZA Royale, and there's ranks in it. And whenever a game or a manga or something like that has ranks, I always see it's like, oh, it's F through S. Sometimes I've seen Korea do G rank a few times. Excuse me. But typically it's F through S. No, the ranks in this game are Z through A. It's Z through A. Oh, he doesn't force you to see how to catch Pokemon, thank God. Oh, wait, we don't have Pokeballs. I just realized. But yeah, so you start at rank Z and you go up through rank A. So this will be the first game ever where what is the words? Where S rank will legitimately mean fucking nothing. Oh, actually, give me 2 of these. Because I don't know if Weedle are going to be on my good side today. Oh, that's right, B button's on the other side of the controller. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, hey, I know there's been a lot of criticism for ZA, and probably rightfully so. I'm still super excited for it. Was that the only games they showed off? Hold on, I actually wrote down a few of the ones I wanted to talk about. Probably won't talk about all these on this list still, but... Oh yeah, the Dragon Quest 1+2 HD. That one looked phenomenal. I love HD 2D remakes and stuff. I might dedicate a video at some point in the future just talking about my opinions on... What are the words? HD 2D. By the way, we're hunting for a Pokemon now for our team. We need Pikachu. What else? Raido remastered. The Mystery of the Shadowless Army. I don't know what this game is. Apparently, it is some kind of Megami Tensei game. That's the only thing I know. I just know the Atlas fans are in a fucking tizzy because Limited Run Games is doing the Collector's Edition. And I'll tell you right now, they are butt fucking Sega like crazy when it comes to Limited Run Game stuff. Shadow Labyrinth. That's the... I forget what the show is called. Next Level? I think that's it. That's the Dark Pac-Man thing. That's like the Metroidvania. Dude. Y'all can 100% expect a playthrough of that when it comes out. That game looks both insane, but also kind of shitty at the same time. I love Kakuna's sprite in this game. Holy crap, it's so cool. But, yeah, so, the game looks fine. Like, the actual gameplay itself looks fine. But, my god, the animation itself just looks weirdly cheap. I don't know. But it looks super cool at the same time, so... I don't know, I'm not gonna complain too much. It's weird, though. I don't know who gave Namco employees drugs that day, but dadgum, it's crazy. Okay, Pikachu... What's the spawn chance on Pikachu in this game? Is it lower than Fire Red? But yeah, what else? Patapon 1... Okay, I'm actually going to go over a few games here. Patapon 1+2 and Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, as well as I think another game as well. But all 3 of those are Sony-owned, like Japan Studios, whatever, owned PlayStation IPs. They are coming to other consoles courtesy of Bandai Namco. Those 2 games and one other, because I forget what it is. Yeah, Bandai Namco is remastering all of those because Sony refused. Guys, they have no IP. Guys, they have no IPs. Okay, feel bad for them. They have no IPs. But yeah, Patapon 1+2. I don't freaking know why they didn't do 3. Sure. But, yeah, I mean, it's Patapon 1 and 2. It looks great. I'm excited for it. I might just buy the PSP versions. I don't know. If there's trophy support for those games, yeah, I'll buy them, but I don't know. But Everybody's Golf makes me so happy. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. I love that title because I don't know if this was the title period, but it was in America for a time. But the original series title was Hot Shots Golf. So Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. Add that with Resident Evil 7 Biohazard being called Biohazard 7 Resident Evil in Japan. That's probably still my favorite video game title of all time. I love it so much. But yeah, what else was there that I liked? Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. I am not a Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons guy. I just thought it was super interesting because apparently that was a DS game. And now it's like fully 3D. So that does pique my interest a little bit. As does Disney Villains Cursed Cafe. Looks like a Pokemon Cafe remix style game. Or no, not that, like a Diner Dash. Like a Diner Dash style game, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. But, I don't know. I just thought it was interesting because of the outfits the villains wore. Listen, watch Jafar having AirPod-looking things, headphone-looking things. You too will be greatly intrigued. It's fascinating. All I know is they better have Dr. Fossler in there, and he better be dripped. Let's go! Let's go! There he is. Hold on, I am making a save state. I am making a save state, because I am not doing that again. But yeah, I mean, I don't give a diddly dick about the game at all, but it does look interesting. So if you are a Disney fan, eat your heart out. Witchbrook looked really interesting. So I think the best way to describe it is imagine Stardew Valley, but everybody was witches and there's no farming. I think that's the best way to describe it. You can play with 4 players, you can craft spells and sell stuff at like a bazaar. You can put a female symbol on things in this game. Interesting. You can just grow to become a better wizard overall. I don't know why I'm bothering to do this. Oh, perfect. We can speed that up. It's hard to really say because I'm recording this a few days after the direct happened, so I'm struggling to actually remember what all was in it. But yeah, the game screams it is going to be a massive hit with the girlies on Twitch. I don't know. I can see a lot of girls and a lot of guys as well being into it. I think it looks great. I think the art style looks amazing. It looks like an RPG Maker game if RPG Maker was on steroids. That's the best way to describe it for me. And it's also by Chucklefish, which I don't remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's the developer of Stardew Valley. You know what? Hold on. I'm Googling that right now. I'm going to Google that right now. Stardew Valley. Wikipedia. No. That's Concerned Ape. Okay. I was close, though. I was close. But yeah, the game looks really fun and really good. Eternal Life of Goldman. I don't know much to say about that one. I wrote that one down because I saw him do a DuckTales Shovel Knight style move with his cane. It's like, ooh! It looked cool. I don't know. That game looks fun. And the last one I wrote down was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which... Did anybody ever play Captain America and the Avengers in, like, arcades? No, I don't want to change. That's what this game looks like, and it's like if that game was souped up to the nth degree, and it looks so god dang cool. I am so beyond here for it. I don't know, it looks really fun. It's gonna have like 21 characters, or I don't remember how many they said, at least 14. But it's got like Captain America, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Venom, Nova, but it looks like a female Nova, so that's really interesting, actually. I don't know, maybe it was a male Nova, I don't remember. I'm gonna go heal. But it looked really cool! It looked like it was bringing back that era of Capcom beat-em-ups. So, I don't know, that one looked really fun. Also, Rift of the Necrodancer came out the day of the Direct, and I am going to play that game on the channel at some point, when, God only knows. But yeah. And then there were a few other things like Nintendo Now and virtual game cards, but I tried talking about the entire Direct in a scrapped episode that I'm just not bothered posting, because it was terrible the way I described the whole thing. Because I spent like freaking 10 minutes fumbling over my words trying to describe what virtual game cards were, because Nintendo made the most complex way to describe it ever. Just, if you care, go watch the thing. It's on their YouTube channel. It will make more sense than anything I can say. But I do like the idea. That is all I'll say. I do like the idea. What am I doing? So yeah, overall, I'll say this. I know there's a lot of bitchless motherfuckers out there that will sit on their derrieres and be like, this direct was terrible. Nintendo doesn't care about their first part. Dog, if I could bitch slap you through the screen, I would. Dude, Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life were series thought to be dead. We have not had a Rhythm Heaven game since Megamix. Or Gigamix. Whatever the one on the 3DS was. So sit your dumbass down. I don't know. People really... Nintendo fans care, and then nobody else does. That's the issue I have. People will be like, oh, Nintendo needs to bring back their forgotten series. What they mean is Nintendo needs to bring back F-Zero and Earthbound and freaking the stuff I care. The stuff I saw in Smash Brothers. Listen, I want a new Kid Icarus game as much as the next guy, but Rhythm Heaven. I don't know. I can't stand people on the internet. It makes me angry. Listen, hey, word of advice, if your grandpa's got like low blood pressure or something and needs like medication for it, throw the medication out. Put him on Twitter. His blood pressure will be through the roof in like 20 minutes. Oh my god. What a world we live in. But yeah, and hey, and by the way, to the people that are actually genuinely complaining, I mean, at this point by the time, y'all are gonna get Mario and Zelda. Trust me, in like less than a week, we get the freaking Nintendo, God help me, what is it called? The Switch 2 Direct. We get the Switch 2 Direct. We're gonna see a new Mario. We're gonna see a new Zelda. Stuff is going to be shown off there. I don't know when we'll get it. Ooh, Voltorb. It's Pikachu! But yeah, here's the thing. For a Direct that I went into thinking, okay, we're gonna get like Kirby Planet Robobot remastered, we might see Metroid Prime 1 and 2, just a whole bunch of just nothing games or remasters, or just very like, not low effort, but just easy to pump out games to fill the gap between now and the Switch 2's release. I really thought we were gonna get like nothing games. Yeah, we didn't. We really didn't. I mean, I will say, though, both of these games have release dates for 2026. Ain't no way these are going to be exclusive to the Switch 1. They've gotta have Switch 2. What is the point of putting out Tomodachi Life 2? The game is called Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. I just realized I never said the full title. Also, it's Rhythm Heaven Groove. I never said the new titles of these games at all. I just said Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life. What is the point of putting out brand new games in these beloved series and just shipwrecking them on an older console when you just put out a new version of said console? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, you know what? Alright, tell you what. The gym is up next. Let's stop here for today. We've made good progress. We talked about some important stuff. I think this was a good endeavor. So that is where we are going to stop for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoy. My brain stopped working. Thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See y'all next time. We beat up Brock in the next episode. So, yeah. Stay sexy, my little bacons. Bye.